Good morning, children. All are ready with book and pencil? You have kept your content book and workbook volume 1. So let us begin. Okay. In the last class, what we have learned? Functions of respiratory system, right? We have learned functions of respiratory system. What is the function of nose, children? It inhales and exhales the air. Then what is the function of windpipe? It is passage between lungs and nose, right? And function of lungs is to exchange the gases. The useful gases, it will be taken by the lungs and harmful gases given out. And diaphragm, it is a continuous process. What it is doing? Moving upward and downward and giving lungs space. So we have already learned this, right? So let's start with our today's topic. We are going to continue with our block 3. Under that, today we will be learning breathing in and out and a working model. Okay. Today we are going to learn breathing in and out and a working model. So keywords we will be using today are breathing and working model. Yes, breathing and working model. So what is the aim for the day? Our aim is to understand the process of breathing and to make a working model of respiratory system. Today we are going to understand the process of breathing, okay? And we are going to see how the working model of respiratory system is done. So let's start. Few questions to you, children. What are different parts of respiratory system and how do they help us to breathe? We have already learned what are the parts of respiratory system, right? How many parts we have? 4. Which are those? Nose, windpipe, lungs and diaphragm, right? And how do they help us to breathe? Each one has a special function. So we will say different parts are nose, windpipe, lungs and diaphragm. And each part has a specific function in the process of breathing in and out. Each part has a specific function in process of breathing in and out. Okay. Now, you have to draw this table roughly. Okay. Make 3 columns and 3 rows. Write down feeling on the right palm in front of nose, in the bracket in front of nose. And then feeling on the left palm in the bracket on the stomach. And here we have breathing in and breathing out. Okay. Roughly you copy. Okay, now keep the book side and pencil. Now what we have to do, as we are going to see here, feeling on the right palm. You have to keep your right palm, yes, right hand like this, in front of your nose. And left palm, you have to keep it on your stomach. Come on, do everyone. Keep your right palm in front of the nose and left palm on your stomach. All of you have kept? Okay. Now you have to breathe in. And what changes you are able to see on right palm and left palm, just you have to observe. Then breathe out. Again, what change is happening, just observe. Once again, breathe in and breathe out, children. Everybody is doing? Yes, very good. So, when we breathe in, what happened to our right palm, which is in front of our nose? Did you feel any change? No, right? But when we are breathing in, where you have kept your left palm on the stomach, did you feel any change there? Yes? Yes, you have seen change. Same with breathing out, what is happening? Breathing out time, you are able to see the change in the right palm also, in front of the nose, what we have kept our right hand. And what is happening on the left palm, on the stomach. Yes, you have observed that. So we will say this is what happening when we are inhaling or exhaling, or we will say inhaled and exhaled. Breathing in is inhaled, breathing out is exhaled. Now, what did you feel when you inhaled and exhaled? So, if we see that same table, we are going to see these changes. When we breathe in, nothing happened on the right palm, right? But when breathing in, left palm you have kept it on your stomach, the stomach goes out. Have you observed the same? Yes. Then while breathing out, hot air hits the palm. You can understand that, right? And stomach goes in. Have you all observed the same thing, children? Yes? We will read. While breathing in, feeling on the right palm, that is in front of the nose, nothing happened. And feeling on the left palm on the stomach goes out. While breathing out, air hits the palm and stomach goes in. Is it? Yes. All of you observed that. Very good. Now, let's talk. What happens during inhalation and exhalation? What is happening during inhalation and exhalation? We are breathing and breathing out continuously. Yes. And what is happening? When we breathe in, diaphragm moves down. Okay. When we are breathing in, diaphragm moves down and gives lung space to expand and fill up the air. This is what we have learned in the function also, right? So we will say when we breathe in, diaphragm moves down, gives lung space to expand and fill up the air. And when we breathe out, diaphragm moves back to its original position and reducing the space for the lungs. This forces lungs to push out air inside them. Shall we repeat this, children? You have to remember this. When we breathe in, diaphragm moves down, gives lungs space to expand and fill up air. When we breathe out, diaphragm moves back to its original position, reducing the space for lungs. This forces lungs to push out air inside them. Okay? All of you have understood this? Now, this is what is happening. Just now, as I told you, diaphragm moves down and gives lung space when breathe in. See, we can see in this picture. Breathing in and out, it is shown in the picture. This is continuously happening. So while breathing in, what is happening, and breathing out, what is happening, they have shown the diaphragm positions also. Observe it neatly. Okay. This is left side is breathing out and right side is breathing in. Okay. Now, you have to think and tell me. Okay. Now, sometimes we breathe through our mouth, isn't it? Can that be a problem, and why? As we have discussed, if our nose is blocked, if we have cold, we will breathe through our mouth, isn't it? Then sometimes we will breathe through our mouth. Can that be a problem, children? If you are saying yes, then you have to say why. Yes, of course it is a problem, because when we are breathing through our nose will get the chance to stop the dust particles. What is present in our nose? Mucus, right? So it will stop the dust particles to enter inside our body, and because of which we will not fall sick. But instead of that, if we breathe through our mouth doesn't have mucus, right? So it will not get the chance to yes, it will not get chance to stop the dust particles, and because of which we may fall sick. So we will say, when we breathe through our mouth, nose does not get chance to stop dust particles and germs. We may fall sick if germs enter our body. Is it clear to you all? So we should breathe through our nose instead of mouth. But if sometimes this is happening, nose will not get the chance to stop dust particles and germs, and because of which we will fall sick. Okay, you have understood this, breathing in and breathing out? Yes, very good. Now we have our working model of respiratory system. Okay, here I have kept one working model to show you. You can see it is looking like this. Okay, you can see here in the diagram also it is shown, and this one you are going to do on the weekend. How you are going to do, I am going to tell you. Okay, now let us talk about working model. How does this working model show us the way of our respiratory system works? Here, as I told you, today I'm going to tell you how you are going to prepare. For this, you need a plastic bottle and 2 balloons, okay, straw, Play-Doh or clay, okay. Then you need rubber band, scissors, and tape, okay. All these things you will need to prepare your working model. And what you have to do, you have to cut the base of the bottle, okay. You have to cut that base of the bottle, and in the cap you have to put a small hole, and from there you have to insert one balloon attached to the straw from the mouth, okay. And you have to pack it with the clay dough, yes. And you can take one more balloon, you have to cut that and put it on the base like this, okay. And you are able to use this. Now, how does it works means, this straw is working as our windpipe, okay. The straw is working as our windpipe. Here what we have closed with the tape or a Play-Doh, that is like a nose, okay. And inside I have put here only one balloon. Instead of this you can put 2 balloons also. Take the straw, cut it in between and put 2 like lungs, 2 lungs here, okay. And this as a diaphragm, okay. The bottom we are placed one balloon, this is working as a diaphragm, okay. So what is happening, see here, if I pull the base balloon here and here, okay, if I am pulling it down, the inside balloon is going to expand. See, I have not yet pulled it down. If I pull it down, this inside balloon is expanding. And if I leave it, it comes back or it shrinks. It comes back to the small balloon or it shrinks. Okay. This is what is happening in the working model of the respiratory system. Okay. Now, how does it works? We will see. When we pull the balloon down at the base of bottle, the balloon inside bottle fills up air. The balloon inside the bottle is working as our lungs, children. And the balloon at the bottom, at the down of the base of the bottle, it is working as a diaphragm. Okay. Just like our lungs with air, when diaphragm moves down. You can prepare this with the help of your parents, and you can see what is happening. Okay. When we pull up the balloon down at the base of bottle, the balloon inside bottle fills up air. This is just like our lungs with air when diaphragm moves down. Are you all understanding? Okay, what all things we will require for working model to prepare? We'll require one bottle, plastic bottle, and 2 balloons. Or if you are using inside 2 balloons, then we will require 3 balloons, children, here. Okay. If we are using 2 balloons inside this, then we will require 3 balloons at the base one and inside 2. Okay. Then we need Play-Doh, then straw, then tape and scissors to cut, and tape to seal the mouth of the bottle as we have sealed here. Then straw, you're using what else? A rubber band. Okay. You can refer your content book for this. Okay. While preparing the working model, refer your content book so that you all understand easily. Okay. Now you have to think and tell me. Is there any other way in which we can make another working model of respiratory system? Instead of this, can I use anything else? Instead of using this bottle or these balloons, can I use anything else, children? Think and tell me. Is there any chance to use anything else than that? Yes. Instead of plastic bottle, what can I use? Yes, I can use glass bottle or a big container, right? Whatever is available at home, you can use that. And instead of balloons, what can I use, children? Instead of balloons, what else can I use? I can use small plastic bags instead of balloons. Okay. So we will say we can use glass bottle or large container instead of plastic bottle, and also we can even use small plastic bags instead of balloons. Whatever is available at home, in that only you try to prepare it. Okay. Very good. Now quickly copy your homework. Okay. Your today's homework is practice question 5, 6, 7 and 8 from content book, and you have to read content book block number 3, page number 16 and 17. Will you all do that? Yes, children? Very good. Are you all copying? Now, we will open our workbook. Okay. This is S3. Breathing in and out. Have you all opened? Page number 24, children. And here question is, first question is, children write the date also. Write today's date. Then our question is, when the diaphragm moves down, what does it indicate? I have already taught you. So recall that and write the answer. When the diaphragm moves down, what does it indicate? All are writing? Okay, written. Okay, our next question is, which picture shows inhaling? Which one shows exhaling? Give one reason for your answer. They have shown us here picture A and picture B. You see the arrows and then write, okay? In this picture, see the arrows and then see which is inhaling and which is exhaling, and you have to give the reason for your answer. Everybody is writing. Picture A and picture B, you can see, observe it neatly and then write the answer, children. Okay. Now, our next question is, why should we not breathe from our mouth? Give one reason for your answer. We have just discussed that. You all remember it, right? So write down quickly. Okay. Why should we not breathe from our mouth? Give one reason for your answer. What will happen? You all know that. Write down. Finished? Now, we will go for S4. A working model. Next page, children. Page number 25. Write today's date again. S4, a working model. In that, first question is, number the steps correctly in making a working model of the respiratory system. Okay. What is the question? Number the steps correctly in making a working model of respiratory system. They have given us A, B, C, D, E. And at the last, they have given us the brackets. In the brackets, you have to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stepwise. Okay. I will read the question. A is insert the straw and balloon into the bottle. Then keep one end of the straw out of the mouth of the bottle. Seal the mouth using Play-Doh. Then seal the base using a balloon. Then take a bottle with the base cut off. Then take a straw and attach another balloon to its one end. Use an elastic band to hold it in its place. Okay, this they have given step by step. Which one will come first, which one will come second, then third, then fourth and fifth. You have to think and write. Okay. Now, second question is, draw a working model of the respiratory system, then label it to show what material in the model works as what part of the respiratory system. What is the question? Draw a working model of the respiratory system, then label it to show what material in the model works as what part of the respiratory system. You have to draw that, then you have to do the labeling. Okay. You all can do that, right? When you will prepare your own working model, you will be able to understand easily. Okay. You can draw that later, no problem. And the third question is, name one thing other than the material shown in the above drawing that can help you represent lungs in the working model of the respiratory system. What is the question? Name one thing other than the material shown in the above drawing that can help you represent lungs in the working model of the respiratory system. Here what we are using for lungs, you are going to label that. Instead of that, what we can use, you have to write it in the third answer. Okay, clear to you all? Yes. For the second question for drawing, you can even refer your content book, children. Okay, you can refer your content book and draw that. Okay, so see you all in the next class, children. Meanwhile, take care.